riders, welcome back. I hope to God this is recording audio. It's been a long week, I gotta tell you. Of course, it's the windiest day out. I'm so aggravated. This is gonna be a moan fest. Sorry. So, audio. Let's talk about it. Just got the Insta 360, and I got, you know, I did a ride to work just like I'm doing right now. I'm over here talking to myself, and so I'm all excited about this video, and I get on my lunch break, and that was the first mistake. I get on my lunch break and I go over the video, just a quick. I just want to go see what did it look like, what did it sound like, what's going on, and I had no audio at all. I'm like, oh, on the external mic, and I'm like, what is going on? Now, I've been having problems all week with this microphone, and it's not the microphone's fault. You know, my Blue Mountain video, I almost did not post that video because the audio was so bad. My voice was crackled, and the wind was awful, and I don't even know how the wind was that awful because the microphone is in my helmet, for crying out loud. You know? I'm sorry if I'm shouting. I don't even know how high I have to go. I don't even know how high of a my voice has to be to pick up anything. If I could pick up anything at all, I'd be happy. So yeah. So last week I did the Blue Mountain video, and I almost scratched the whole project. I'm like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. But I put it out there. And so then I get my Insta 360. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm so excited. I get it all set up, you know, and I watched tutorial videos yesterday, and I thought I had everything set up right, and nothing in the instructions that I've seen or any of the tutorial videos I've watched told me about this, about, you know, how many stages on the prong, on the mic prong to go with. You know, I don't recall anybody ever saying that. So I'm gonna put the photo up here. Hopefully, if you're like me, you know, you're not tech savvy. I knew that my microphone from Purple Panda did come with adapters. So then I get to looking, and I found the 2-stage microphone prong, and I used that, and I plugged it into the camera, and lo and behold, it worked. You know, I don't know what the difference is. I'm sure there's a lingo term, you know, but I was just under the impression I just needed to buy a 3.5 millimeter microphone. I didn't know about the whole, you know, separation of the male end. I had no idea. But anyway, so yeah, my big rant, you know, it's not really Insta 360's fault. It works, so I'm glad. I think it works. I think I'm working right now. Oh, just a horrible week, you know. And this is, I want this YouTubing thing, this motovlogging thing to be fun, you know. But this is the kind of stuff that makes it feel like work. You know, it was starting to feel like work yesterday. I was like, oh my God, no, I couldn't figure out why I was getting nothing out of the microphone. It would not pick up a damn thing. Not a damn thing. So yeah. 3-stage, I'm going to call it stage, 3-stage prong on your microphone. No. You got to use the 2-stage prong on the microphone, 3.5 millimeter. please, people, if you had a hard time with this as I did, now you know. Now you know. I hope this helps. I hope it helps. Do not use the 3-prong, the 3-stage. It won't work at all. You won't pick up a damn thing. You know, and I'm going nuts. So now that I see this on my lunch break at work, it ruined my whole day. And I'm going nuts. I'm like, oh my God. I am watching videos. I'm like, oh, who knows anything about this? Couldn't find nothing. Nothing. Couldn't find anything. I was like, oh, so disappointed. So disappointed. But anyway, we're here now. I'm taking the highway. I said this yesterday. I had this all. I was sitting in here talking to myself in my helmet. I'm probably talking to myself right now. God only knows what's recording right now. But anyway, I'm taking a highway to work. I'm taking a long way because they're working on this Bethlehem Mountain. They've been working on it for 2 years now, and I understand, you know, they're working on the pipes underneath the road, and it's a big project. But when you got to commute on that road every single day of your life, it gets old fast. It gets really old. So I am not doing that. I can't take that way anymore. I'm over it. Completely over it. Like I'm over this audio. If this doesn't work today, I think I'm going to lose my mind. I hope to God it'll work. Now, right now, there's a lot of noise in my helmet with the wind, you know. I have one of the quietest helmets on the market, the HJC RPHA 70 helmet, and I really love this helmet. I invested a little more money than what I normally would in a helmet just for the quietness. So I'm trying to gauge my voice and the voice of the wind, what the dead cat's doing on the microphone. I want to know how good this microphone is. I really don't know. I might trash it. The problems that I've been having all week, I might ditch it, you know. But I really don't think it's the microphone. I think it's just I'm not doing something right. And like I said, that's why it feels like work. And you know, I'm kind of a perfectionist. I hate failure. Like, you know, I get this anxiety when I feel like I'm failing at something, and it's starting to feel scary, like it's work. You know, I don't want to feel that way with my hobby. So, and then and then my dumbass, I got to think, you know, this is a professional camera for professionals. I am not a professional. You know, I'm some dumbass that just, he wants to plug it in and play. He just wants to play. That's all I want to do. I'm having fun. I want to play. You know, so all right, good. You know, I guess I'm going to have to take some extra steps to play. But here we go. Highway. Some traffic here around the mall area. There's a big mall here and airport. Yeah, that wind today. Of course, it's windy. You know, the day my microphone might work. You know, it's so frustrated. So frustrated. Anyway, the video yesterday came out pretty good. I had it in like a panoramic mode. Today I have it in I had it in a wide angle mode. Today I have it in a more square configuration, if you would. So now that I needed that adapter on my microphone for to make it a 2-prong, I got this little adapter flapping in the wind, hitting the side of my helmet. I don't know if you can hear that. So that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to fix that, you know, somehow rig it up. Whatever. Long week. It's Thursday. The weather's good. The motorcycle's running freaking fantastic. So that's good. I got that going for me. The tires are fantastic. I haven't heard any any vibration noises up front at all. I'm sure it was the tires. I'm going with it. I'm running with it because I don't know. But yeah, and my vibration on my cluster's gone. I hope my bolts don't come loose. I use blue Loctite on them. I don't think they will. I really don't. It's just the washers that I used are plastic also. So if they chafe away, we'll see. We'll see. They should last a long time though, honestly. Yeah, this wind today, you know, of all days, it's going to be windy. I mean, hey, it could be worse. It could be raining. Like I said in my last video, we've had a great summer. I can't complain. Labor Day weekend's coming up. I do plan on going for a ride. I don't know where yet. The weather's supposed to be, again, beautiful. And we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. I want to go away. I want to use this new camera, try to figure this out, get some good footage. I couldn't set up the view in my helmet because I wasn't connected to the Wi-Fi. You know, with the Insta360, you have to be connected to Wi-Fi on your phone so it can connect the Bluetooth to the camera. And then you could adjust your shot angle on, you know, with it being on my helmet, I can't see what I'm looking at, what the camera's shooting right now until I go to see it, you know, until I see it in editing and I'm like, oh my God, what's that, you know. But anyway, yeah, I got the RS1 for my helmet cam. I did not buy a 360 lens right now for the RS1. Why? Because I want to put the 360X up on the handlebars. That's my plan. Put it up on the handlebars to shoot towards me, and you know, to get some good shots. I know I'm thinking of a couple different angles I could go with here. You know, on the forks, you know, down in front of me. If I get the selfie stick, I could go with a lot of different things. Look at that CBR. Sheesh. That is nice. Yep, fellow Honda. Yeah. It's funny. So yeah, I was actually talking about Honda yesterday when I was talking to myself in my helmet at this very same place. So anyway, I'm a big Honda fan. I've been, you know, when I was a kid growing up, you know, if you had a Honda dirt bike, you were in, man. You were golden. And it was, you know, a motocross thing, I guess, at the time. But so yeah. And I was talking about how this thing is very mechanical. You know, you might hear it. I want to know how the microphone picks up the noise of the motorcycle. But yeah, it's very clunky. You know, I don't have an up and down blipper. I don't have nothing special. You know, no informant screen, nothing like that. Just your basic. That's what I like. I like mechanical. You know, I like clunky. You know, but yeah, it makes noise. You know, it's a little rough around the edges. It's not, you know. So yeah, and I was talking about the TDC that Honda come out with. You know, I understand they want to go with the automatic a lot. and that's cool. I understand what they're coming from. Here's my thing. You know, when I ride a motorcycle, I want it to be a motorcycle. In my opinion, you know, this is just an opinion. I ride a motorcycle to be different from a car. I don't ride it to you know, mimic a car. You know, I ride it to be different. I ride it for the skill. I want to learn how to skillfully ride it. You know, not everybody could shift. Not everybody could use the clutch. This is something different. This is something special. I want to keep that special. You know, I want to keep it that way. But it was only going to make sense. It only makes sense to make the TDC. You know, that's where all the technology is going. In my opinion, do I think that, you know, adaptive cruise is rubbish? Yes, I do. You know, even in some cases, traction control. You know, I already know people that after using traction control, you know, one little problem with it, and it just shuts down all power, and it ruins a lot. It just, whatever, you know, as soon as there's a problem, you know, it becomes a safety problem, you know. Well, if you didn't have it, you know, at the end of the day, it's a motorcycle, you know. It's a motorcycle, people. It's not a safety carriage. Are you picking up that noise? I hope we're picking up my noise, because this motorcycle does sound pretty good at an engine load. Like I said in my last video, if you just rev it in neutral, you know, or with the clutch in, you don't, it doesn't sound that awesome. But if you rev it up with a load on it or going up a hill, it sounds pretty good. And this is stock exhaust, people. Almost everything's stock. I might make a video of what I did, certain changes to it. I just did mainly cosmetic stuff. You know, okay, here we go. Yield. Yield ye. Here we go, highway. It's already windy. Like I'm going what, 30 miles an hour? It's windy. See this shot. Last time the wide angle, I couldn't see above my head. There we go. There we go. Yeah! Okay, so it's really loud in the helmet. I hope I'm not picking up all that wind. It seems loud anyway. I can still hear myself talking. It kind of is echoing in my ears, if that makes any sense. But I don't know if it's going to be echoing on the microphone. I'm lowering my voice now. Let's try to whisper this out. I tried different things all week with this microphone. Tried shoving it in the padding of the helmet. That didn't work. I was trying to get rid of that crackle in the voice on the phone. You know, when I was using the phone, I was trying a lot of things, folks. I gotta tell you, I was so aggravated. And then last night, I just took the microphone out because I couldn't get it to work at all. I just took it out completely, and I lost one of the snaps in my helmet padding, and I'm like, So, you know, I never had to take apart the padding before until I did this vlogging stuff. You know, I usually just wipe it clean with a cloth, you know, and some laundry detergent. You know, I don't really take the padding out. That's what I do. I'll take like laundry detergent, or I got a helmet cleaning spray, and wipe it down. You know. Yeah, I like this helmet, but it you know, any helmet will get wind over, I'm going to say over about 40 mile an hour, over 50. you'll hear some wind. Look at this. You can't go anywhere. People. It's too people-y out for this commute and stuff. All right. I'm gonna have to drop her down. Watch this. 4th gear. Woo! Now, when I wind it up, 5th. Perfect. 4th gear on this thing, you gotta wind it up. Wind the engine up, and then kick it into 5th. Otherwise, you won't get, in my opinion, you don't get full potential in 5th unless you wind it up in 4th. Honda calls it close gearing. I don't know about all that. However they did it. They did it. But I find if you don't wind it up in 4th, you're not going to get everything out of 5th. It's going to be really hard. Yeah, if you look it up online, you look up the shadow, it says close gearing, close ratio gearing, which it does make sense because 4th and 5th feel the same. I mean, if you're in 5th and you knock it down in 4th, you're not gonna engine brake like crazy unless you're really cruising. 4th and 5th are close. You could get a lot more out of 5th if you wind it up in 4th, if that makes any sense. You know, maybe sport bike guys know more about that kind of thing, but here we go. Let's get out of this wind. You know, of all days, it wasn't this windy yesterday at all. I'm probably gonna, if this audio picked up anything, I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm sure of it. I'm gonna have to play around with it. Hopefully I'll get all right, folks, if you made it this far in the video, I thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button. Tell me that you're out there. I don't know how much, you know, I see my views on analytics, but I don't know. I had views disappear, you know. Whatever, it's whatever. But yeah, thank you. If you made it through this video this far, thank you so much.